Ever wondered how your life will look like in the next 10 to 20 years to come? The career choice you pick today will play a big role in determining how your life will be. In this video, I'm going to be sharing 5 key points on what to be looking out for when choosing a career, and make sure you sit tight and watch to the end. Now, if this is your first time here, my name is Dauda Aruna and I'm a medical student studying medical radiography in Ahmadu Bello University Zaria, Nigeria. And on this channel, I make videos about medical school and students' life, JAM and admission, self-improvement and development. Now let's get into the video proper. So the very first thing to be looking out for when choosing a career is your interest and personality. Ask yourself this question: what are you really interested in, and which type of person are you? Gone are those days when our parents made the choices for us, especially African parents. They will just be like, you have to be a doctor or an engineer or maybe a lawyer. But what happened to our own choices? Now you might be asking, is my interest and personality really important in all this? The answer is yes, it is very important. People are willing to work and make sacrifices for what they want. If one day it happens that you find yourself in a place you never wanted to be, it can be very frustrating and annoying, and definitely you are not going to perform well. So just make sure that whatever you are going into, you are really interested in that thing. Don't allow friends and family to be the ones to make the choice for you. You are the one living the life and you are the one that is going to do it. So let it be what you are interested in. Even if something goes wrong, it won't be that bad because you are really interested in that thing. So things didn't just work out. It won't be as bad as when someone made the choice for you and now you have to suffer because of someone else's choices. And always remember that your actions will tell whether you're interested in what you're doing or not. Now, the second thing to consider is task over title. You see, many people make a lot of mistakes at this stage of decision. Many people look at the title and forget the task behind the title. How the media portrays some kind of things and how some people talk about things, you would think that's the very best thing for you. But when you get into the reality, everything is so different. Now, let me make an example. If today I wake up and decide that I want to be an engineer that specializes in construction engineering, then I should have it at the back of my mind that whenever I get a job, be it private or company work, then I'll have to show up every day on my construction site. I'll have to cross-check and supervise all the work my laborers are doing, whether they are working according to plan or not, how to meet up with deadlines and so on, and so many other things that you have to be doing. What most people don't understand that behind every title, there is a task that is demanding your time and energy. By the time you can't keep up with what is demanded of you, it can become very frustrating. There are some jobs or career choices that you make that will be demanding your time so much. So before you make up your mind today, I want you to go and make research. Search about this, ask questions. What are the tasks? Seek for a lot of advice on how to go about it. If you want to be this or this, whatever it is, before you make your final decision, I want you to do a little assignment. Go to Google, make research on that job. How long does it take? How much is it expected of you? You might not find everything, but at least you might get the highlight of what you are going into. Now, the third thing to consider is the career plus me. Just try and take a picture of yourself in that career. When you take a picture of yourself in that, just imagine it. 10 years ago, things were not how they used to be, and in the next 10 years to come, things will not be how they are now. What are the possible changes that might occur? And how does that affect you? How will that help your life or destroy your life? By the time you're able to figure out this, you have a glimpse of how the future will look like, and you can be able to decide whether this is for me or this is not for me. Now, moving to the fourth one, what are the growth opportunities and monetization possibilities in that aspect of career? It gets a bit tricky here because I'm really interested in this. I can do this even in the next 10 years to come. I will still be building this. So why am I thinking about the growth, career and monetization opportunities? Am I growing? Am I able to make money? How much does it pay? These are very, very important questions that you are supposed to answer. There are a lot of career paths that you might take, and it might limit you to a certain position in life. You might not be able to go higher or do any other thing. Sometimes you have to give up your social life, your other physical activities, just to invest your time in that. And I don't think that's what it's. From my own viewpoint, you should be able to do everything you like, at least, if not all, 7 out of 10 of them. But there are some career choices that doesn't give you access to everything you want. You might not grow, you might not get to do other things that you want. So when making a decision, you have to decide on, okay, I'm going to give up my social life to sacrifice and be this or this. The other aspect of it is monetization. How much does it pay you? If it is going to take your time and energy, you should be able to also pay your bills. Don't make the mistake of going into something because you really like it, but then it can't pay your bills. I mean, all of us are going to school to get a certificate that can secure a job for us. Some of us are learning skills that might pay us in the future. Whatever you're doing, it should be able to pay you. You might not be rich, but you should be able to pay your bills and get you all the necessary things of life. If that career has no monetization possibilities and limited growth, then you have to make another choice, because everything has to be balanced. As you are working, spending your time and energy, you should also be able to pay your bills, at least. Finally, the last point to talk about is your ability. Now, your ability has to do with your skills, either online or offline, and your talent. Though this isn't necessary for everybody, but it can be an advantage to you. If you are talented in something, I won't really advise you to go into that aspect as a career choice or career path, because your talent won't pay your bills. But if you are skillful enough, you can take a career path that aligns with that skill. It will give you an advantage over other people who are going into that aspect of career. And those skills can be online or offline. It will always be to your advantage. Now, remember what I said. Your ability isn't really necessary in making these decisions, because you might be skillful and the skill doesn't align with what you want to do as a career, and you will be talented and still the talent doesn't really add anything on what you want to do. So it isn't really necessary. But if you have something that you're good at and it aligns with the career choice you want to make, then I think it's very good to consider it. So if you have been watching to this point, I want to just put one thing you have learned or one thing you think I'm missing out in the comment section. One last point I want to make is that there is no perfect career. Now, you might take a career path that you are really interested in and your personality aligns with it, but then it doesn't pay. And you can also take a career path that pays you well, but the task is too demanding. Your time, energy, your social life is gone, physical life is gone, emotional life is gone. Everything is just about the work, and you don't get to do other things. You might go into a career path that pays you well, but the work is too demanding, both your time and energy, everything. So research even shows that about 66% of people all around the world regret their career choices. They hate what they're doing, and it's not because someone forced them into this. Though there are some that are condition of life, they just had to take this career path to just survive. But others made the decision themselves, but they still regret it. All this is because that your career won't be perfect. It can never be perfect. Many people are just stuck because now they feel they have wasted so much time and they're not growing. They can't explore more. They are not being paid well. Working conditions are too harsh, and a lot of things just too much. And many people have been regretting, have been living in frustration. Of course, we don't live in a perfect world, so nothing ever go as you want it to be. But then, one last advice I want to give is that just make sure it's what you are really interested in. Even if things go wrong or go bad, then you know that you actually wanted this. So you'll be able to deal with it. So this is the end of the video. Make sure you like and subscribe and share to your friends too. Come back also, because I'm going to start releasing my videos about JAMB and admission. Don't miss out. I will see you on the next one.